the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkland Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Tackle at the 13. Now great field position to start the drive. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Gets rid of it on the move. Over the middle. It's Tate. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
Chris, how about this? Right out of the gate, this offense says, we are going to our star on the outside, and this guy delivers for a big first down. That's how you want to start a game.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, holding just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Looking to pass, it's Ncaa. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Looking for some space. It's Donaldson. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run in the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
This just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. will throw it off the one-pass option. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And the Red Raiders will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Looking to throw. It's Morton. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang! They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Pass is tipped and falls incomplete. Someone got a hand up to deflect that one.
If that ball were thrown just a little bit higher, they could have gotten away with a completion. But great play by the defender getting a hand on it.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. They get the seam to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Short loss on the play sets up 2nd and 1 from the 18. And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a receiver deep middle. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a short completion and a big tight end. They get him down, but not before he gets to the S38.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time with good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackle, but 1st down.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside. Not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And they'll give it to the back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Red Raiders will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. To the air, it's Morton. He's hit as he throws it. He He's got it with room to run. Stop right there, but it's first and goal at the 5.
If I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket a double team, some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. Caught behind the line. It's Joyner. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Second and goal for the offense. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
He makes the catch in the end zone. The two-point try pushes the lead up to 8 now. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Smith. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Looking for a gap. It's Donaldson. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. A play action, looking to throw. And the pass falls incomplete as time expires in the first quarter. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. To the air, it's Sayan. Contact as he threw it. Oh, and another incompletion.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
The ball is loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession. First set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Joyner. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
The short pass finds the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. And the Red Raiders pick up enough yards to get a fresh set of downs. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. Refuses to go down. Here's the second down play. Quarterback brings snap adjustments now for this defense. The pass rush closing in. With the catch, it's Douglas. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a real nice game there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. He's got the first and still going. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the mark.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
That one's incomplete. An interesting first down call, but it doesn't work.
Chris, I love it. The offense pulls out the flea flicker at the perfect time. We saw them run this in practice this week, and it works here just like they rehearsed.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Takes off in a bootleg. He escapes the pocket. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it right near the end zone. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on fourth down, and you come up with a first down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Dropping back, it's Morton. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas Tech. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, blinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off. Breaks loose at the 40. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Now they're putting themselves in these third and long situations, and it's simply not a recipe for success. They can't keep this up as this game wears on.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big fourth down stop. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. using his legs. It's Junior. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to scramble. Looking for his back. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
3rd down play for this offense. Quick throw, testing the middle. Nice grab. It's Donaldson. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. Oh, that one's picked off. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
A little bit less than 30 seconds to go before halftime, and it'll be 1st and 10. Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. The sure hands. It's Williams. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback. And you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. 1st down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He lets it rip. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Running back has it on a screen now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now, just before halftime.
This defense is doing an outstanding job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage. That's their 3rd interception now in the game.
Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Back to pass. It's Ncaa. He escapes the pocket. He's hit as he throws it. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Quick completion to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. The completion makes it second and short. The receiver grabs it. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the quick. Oh, the football comes out. The defense has got it.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Trying to find room. It's Donaldson.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Ncaa. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Now a two-point conversion attempt coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he's brought down at the 16. Looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Looking to protect the football and protect the lead. They fumbled it away last time. We'll start the drive with a quick throw to the right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. The Red Raiders looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Second down, we're going to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass. It's Morton. Grab down the middle. It's Carter. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but nears the sticks. First down.
Just much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Getting set. Here's second down. Drops back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. And how about the speed of this defense? Now, we're looking at a third down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
This is a great job here. Looks downfield, nobody open, takes off and tries to use his legs to go for it, and gets to the sidelines, gets out of bounds, avoids the hit, and most importantly, he got that first down.
That's reeled in. It's Williams. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Wideout's now clustered.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Morton. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Red Raiders will look to convert here on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop.
Breaks into the clear. Past the 20. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. A direct snap. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Dropping back, it's Morton. Catch made on the out route. To get it down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Joyner. They make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. The Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. They're going to run the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. Very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. Big Smith. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Time for one more play here in the quarter. And there's the handoff. Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play. Well, Kirk, Texas Tech has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Back to pass. It's Ncaa. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
And they pick up the first on the ground. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the 4th quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Play action here on 1st down. Pressure is coming. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
The elite quarterbacks in college football have this ability. Use your athletic ability to get away from pressure, but also maintain your vision downfield, finds the open target, and then makes a perfect throw for a beautiful touchdown.
BAT is good. They take a 3-point lead here in the final quarter. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They settled for 3 last time. Let's see what they can come up with this drive. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Red Raiders will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Back to throw. It's Morton. Zips it down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Short connection to the tight end here. He brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Red Raiders will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs during the late stages of this game.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Back in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just went a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion on the first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Grab behind the line. It's Smith. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot of the field.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The defense has stuffed them twice in a row. They try to throw for it here on third down. To throw, it's Saying. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
Well, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. pressure on late in this playoff game. Down 3, they've got to make something happen right here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He stopped him at the 22, but that's some important breathing room on this drive. And that completion puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Lets it go quickly. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. Could take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Morton. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he almost had another interception. It'll be second down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception in the last series. He almost threw another one.
Send the back in motion. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking for a late, deep throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's
headed for the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Now here comes the point after attempt. An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and will begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Breaking free at midfield. And he hits it out of bounds after a big game. Fans of this offense wondering why they didn't see more of that earlier. And the Red Raiders with 1st and 10 here. It's a short completion with the tight end. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw. It's Morton. Quick throw to his receiver. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Red Raiders. This quarterback on fire today. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ballgame.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. The hand scene able to corral that one, and that should just about do it. The offense can kneel down and wrap up the victory. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And it's a kneel down. Unfortunately for us, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.